I was hiking in the woods with my friends. For the sake of their privacy, I'll refer to the four of them as Bob, John, Sam, and Luke. Anyways, it was still daylight, so we had a dim but still lit path. There were bears in these woods, but they knew humans walked this path frequently and tried to avoid it. We made sure to hike in early autumn, since female bears would be far away from the noise of the hikers taking care of their young, and males would be out gathering for hibernation as opposed to wasting both time and energy killing game for meat that would rot over winter anyways. This meant our path should realistically have been completely clear, and it was for a while. Then there was a bit of a red flag. We spotted deer running full sprint past where we were heading. We didn't hear any gunshots or other animals, so we didn't know why they were running. Then we heard another animal. It sounded like the hooves of a deer, so we figured it was a deer that had gotten separated from the rest. We continued on. But then we heard growling, and then we heard paws as opposed to hooves. We figured it must have been some wolves, since there would have been no reason for any other woodland animals to hunt at this time of year. But then we saw something and realized we were screwed. A bear jumped out from some shrubs alongside the trail and attacked John. He held the bear off for a bit. I tried to scare the bear off since I didn't want to hurt it. I took out a handgun and fired into the air. It startled him, but he just got right back to work ripping at John's throat. Once his neck was completely erased from his body, he turned to Bob. That's when he did what any hiker should know to do. He curled up into a ball with his backpack blocking his back and his hands over his neck. The bear swiped at his one vulnerable area, his sides. It's as if he knew that hitting his head would only stun him and not kill him, so he went for the sides. He hit him in the chest, knocking the wind out of him and causing his lungs to smash against his bones. At this point, we knew he was a goner and kept running. Most bears aren't this hostile. In fact, most bears will leave you alone if you make yourself seem harmless. This one was pissed off for some reason. We knew we couldn't outrun it, but we could run for much longer than it could. So we used that head start to our advantage and got far away enough that the bear would tire before he even came close to catching us. But the bear just kept running. His body would easily have been overheated to the point he died at this point, but it wasn't. And that's when I saw the eyes of the bear, red, dripping with some sort of ooze. His body had almost no fat, and his bones were fully visible. This wasn't a normal bear. There had to be something wrong with it. Luke was next up at the buffet this bear was enjoying. Sam and I were long gone by then. We'd made it out of the woods and called animal control to the scene. While in the car, we listened to some sports to try and take our minds off the events. Then we listened to classical music. None of it worked. We were traumatized. Sam dropped me off at my home before driving home himself. I turned on the news the next day and saw that they were covering the hiking incident. The bear hadn't been contained or killed. Every single animal control member sent there was dead. Police went next, and all of them were killed as well. Only SWAT teams had artillery heavy enough to kill the bear.